Wow, you picked some bad movies.
Yeah, sorry about that.
This,
Was a yawner? Yeah.
you know,
you you look like you were gonna fall asleep. I was yawning.
I yawned. I didn't fall asleep, people.
Good.
Um, but I was bored, and
Yeah.
I think I know why.
It was very slow.
It's
Sorry, people.
because it's a British comedy. I am at. I think I've seen enough British comedies
To last your lifetime.
to know that I'm not the audience.
Okay.
This is the second British science fiction comedy we've seen this year.
Hmm.
And you know what the other one was, right?
No. Oh, yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yep. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So, you gonna say what it is?
Morons from Outer Space.
Woo! Yay!
This this might be one of the most boring movies we've seen this year.
Yeah, you can say that this year. Yeah, maybe this year. Yeah.
You talk, I have stuff in my teeth.
Oh, okay. So it starts off that you don't know if they're from Earth or another planet or whatever, but they're at like a space station, and the one guy always goes outside, and he was playing basketball with no gravity, and I think soccer and catch and all that, and he would,
Walking on a chain.
yeah, from like this little trailer walking to the space station, he was like, da, da,
By
you
the
know.
way, people, what I want to interrupt you for just a second. This movie, I don't care enough to bother about it. So, you know what? Full blown spoilers. Describe the entire movie if you want. Um,
Am I hearing this correctly?
yeah, I've said that for a couple other movies.
Yeah. So anyway, it's these four people, three guys and one lady, and they're bored
The
where they
blonde,
are.
the blonde kind of looks like British Anna Faris
Okay. So they're at this space station
or
and
British Duffy or Blondie, whatever that singer's name was.
Blondie. Okay, so they're at this space station. They're wondering how they can get back to their planet or whatever. And it seems like the space station is broken down. There is a shuttle on it. And the one guy goes outside to play basketball and play with his round ball and everything. And then all of a sudden, the shuttle takes off. And they're like, "Where are we going?" "I don't know. I don't do this." Well, the guy that was outside playing basketball is the guy that was the one that would commandeer the ship and everything. So here they go, and they're all of a sudden crashing into the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Was it, where was it, Alaska or?
Arizona.
No, that's where the second guy,
England.
yeah, England. So,
What I Okay, let me say what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be essentially the Three Stooges go up into space.
oh, Munchkins or something, yeah.
No, Three Stooges.
I thought, when they would ask about what is the name of your planet, I thought they were going to say home, Earth, whatever, but it was Blob,
Blob.
Blob, Bloop or something.
Bloob.
Yeah, he made a beer or something out of it or whatever. That's what he was advertising on that billboard, and drinking and getting drunk and
Yeah.
everything. So
Basically, after interrogations that filled
this
time,
writes on paper.
Yeah, basically filling time.
Oh.
Then the
The reporter that nobody had
I'm not
faith in.
I'm not trying to be like a what is the term? I guess the term is SJW feminist or whatever, but it seemed to me like the girl was significantly smarter than the other two male idiots.
Yeah.
It's like those two couldn't count to
Oh, my nose
seven.
is dry.
This girl could probably count to like
10.
200.
Oh, I don't know.
100. I'll
I
go.
don't know.
You know what?
Go
I'll go 75.
75.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she could count to 75.
Okay. That's decent, I guess.
She was still dumb, but she was much smarter than the guys.
Yeah. Well, she had a sense about her, so, you know. So anyway,
And she can sing, apparently.
the TV station guy took a film crew and was going down there to see what was going on. Um, it was a big story of the moment, the day, whatever, the future, the earth, whatever, for how long. And so he's trying to get the scoop, and they're trying to. The one guy from the US was trying to, like, I thought he was going to waterboard him in a moment, you know, because they went into the locker room and everything. And he was trying to find, okay, where are your antennas, you know, and he's trying to rip his head off. Okay, I know you're in there, you're alien, and you're going to just, you know,
Mm-hmm.
attack us all and everything. And then, so the TV station guy decides he's going to take them and try and get away and protect them. And then he kind of advertises them so they become rich. Have they earn a lot of money and all this. And so in the meantime, they're on Earth living it up, and the fourth guy calls like an Uber or something in space. This like helicopter spaceship comes to pick him up,
Yeah.
and it's this guy that looks like a skeleton almost, zombie skeleton or whatever. And he puts his skeleton hand on
Yeah,
his
you thought we
knee,
were done with Halloween. Nope.
puts his skeleton hand on his knee and says, "What are you, man or woman?" And he's like, "Ooh,
Neither?
man." No, he said man
Oh,
with all the parts,
then kicks him
everything.
out and he falls
And
down
he
to.
ejects his seat and he falls to the earth and he lands in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted to, then he finds out what the other three are doing,
Yeah.
that they're having fun, they're making money and everything else.
Know that they were going to talk when they're idiots. He said, like, they can't talk to. They can't talk to the people. They can barely talk to each other.
But he noticed who they were, and they're like, ah. So he has all the bad luck. The public finally accepts the
I found
three of
his
them,
character more interesting.
and he ends up in the award of a lockdown hospital that, you know, they do treatments, and one of the treatments was really bad loud rock and roll in his ears. Oh my god. So when he checks in, he's like, "I've come to talk to your leader," or whatever. She says, "Well, like, who was
George Washington
Washington's taking a nap,
and
and somebody else was taking a nap, but there's three Napoleons that you might be able to talk to." And I think there were a couple Adolf Hitlers in there
no,
too.
she didn't say Hitler.
No, she didn't, but the guys had like this short mustache in the room.
Topical.
Oh
Um,
my god. It was kind of funny.
yeah, I'm glad you found laughs in this movie.
Well, I also had yawns. Mm,
Okay, what was more boring? This or Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey?
this was more boring.
Mm-hmm.
Because once they met Death, or whatever his name was, Bill and Ted's picked up a lot. It got really funny. This had some funny parts, you know, whatever.
And
So then
Oh.
they're at the concert. Okay, he finally makes it to England. He finally makes it to England where they
No,
are.
no, he makes it to New York because they're
Oh,
going
that's
to
right.
be in the
They were going to be in
US.
New York for one night only. That's right.
And these aliens, for about 90% of the movie, have been dressing like regular people.
Yep.
And now in this, they dress like David Bowie.
Yep. All the colors and the
No
weird hair.
offense. No offense.
No, no, David
Rest in
Bowie.
peace, David Bowie, and rest in peace, and
Yep.
no offense to all of his fans out there.
Yeah, because David Bowie was a musician that had his own taste, his own flavor, and he did quite well. And
His own costumes.
yep, so he was a pioneer with that.
Yeah.
So he's at the concert. He finally catches up to them, and they don't want any part of him. They're like, they called their bodyguard, and they're like, okay, take
They
him
said
away.
he
He's
died.
bothering. Yeah, they kept saying he died. Well, yeah, but the one guy told them to say that he died,
Hmm.
that there wasn't a fourth alien. So then,
Anyway, let's
so then,
just.
no, 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 you gotta do the part of the
You're losing.
concert when the spaceship.
Bleh.
No, no, the spaceship comes
Well, that
into
happens too.
the arena, and everyone was starting to leave, and then all of a sudden they see all these lights. Oh my god, another part of the show. And the guy comes out and he's like, um where is this like space shuttle ship, whatever, you're 5 weeks overdue of the rental or whatever. Well, we can't really give it to you. Part of it is in a museum, and the rest is kind of crashed to that. Well, you're going to have to come along with me, as he's like writing a ticket to them.
But the smart alien Bernard.
Bernert, or Bennett, whatever.
Bernard, whatever.
Yeah,
Uh,
Burnett, whatever it is.
uh, Dave Barnaby or Doug Barnes, one of those two. Um,
But they left him again.
yeah, they left him, and then that same agent is like, "Hey, you're an
I know.
alien, right? I
No,
know who
he's,
you are."
yeah, you're the fourth one in all this. So then they walk off with him talking. But the others they were
Hold
getting
on, I have to
they
deal
were getting a
security.
ticket because they did not return their rental spaceship. Oh my god. Well, they got off course, and they got lost in outer space, and they didn't know where they were going or where they were or whatever, and they just lost their captain. So you don't know if you think he's going to do well on land, so hopefully he'll be fine. But it had some funny moments. I did laugh quite a few times, but I did yawn quite a few times too, so it was kind of a toss up. If you have nothing to do, you might want to watch it. I don't even know if it's available on, hey, Coaster Kitty.
Who cares if it's available on Prime? I wouldn't say you should watch it if you're watch every single thing on Prime and then rewatch Oogie Loves.
Oh, okay. Okay. But anyway, it's up to you if you want to watch it. Let
Ugh,
us know.
don't.
Let us know if you did watch it, or if you don't care to watch it. It's fine.
Meanwhile, if I want to see a movie, or if I want to see something that involves,
Hi, baby.
if I want to see
Hi.
some, if I want to see a movie that involves space age people being sent to Earth, I will stick to good movies like the Jetsons meet the Flintstones. Thank you very much.
Really?
It's better than this.
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
I would argue Josie and the Pussycats in Outer Space was better than this.
Okay, there's a lot of outer space movies better than this.
Those
We
were
both
the
know
last
this.
one was a TV show.
Okay, whatever.
Join us next time when we take a look at, well, fantasy, creativity, and
Muscle?
yuckiness
Ooh, not a good mix. Stay tuned.
from a critically praised director. Bye!
Bye.